When did you first meet Tim Burton? And did you guys just hit it off right away? Was there something you saw in each other?
No, we wrestled.
You wrestled?
No. That's a very interesting thing, you know, the Tim thing. When Edward Scissorhands came about, I was still, you know, kind of on that television series 21 Jump Street, and thank you. I thought that was me for a second. So I actually, you know, the offer came up to have a meeting with Tim Burton. My agent, Tracy, poor thing, she's probably crawled out of here by now, sobbing and just, you know, forgetting my name. I told her that I wasn't going to have the meeting. You know, I just said, look, man, I know that everyone in Hollywood is after this role. I know that I'm a TV actor. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go through that mess, you know, that shit. And man, she hit notes that I've never heard before. I mean, really, she, you know, I wish I'd had a decibel meter near me. And she just refused. She just said, no, you are going to meet Tim Burton. And I relented. And when I met Tim, it was instant, you know. It was that, you know, I saw this, looking around the kind of this coffee shop, and I didn't know what he looked like. But I knew at a certain point when I got to the guy whose hair looked like a, you know, there was an explosion at a hardware store. You know what I mean? And he was chewing on his coffee spoon. So like I walk into a joint, I know that's the guy I'm talking to. You know? For sure. Even if it's not Tim Burton, but it happened to be. And so we had this great meeting, you know, we spent about 3 hours just yakking and talking about our you know, kind of, you know, we have similar tastes in, you know, like the old, great old monster movies and you know, and even to the Hammer films and stuff. So we understood each other very, very well. And when I got the job, you have to keep in mind that when I got the job, I was sure that I wasn't going to get the job because Tom Cruise almost got the job. You're going to have to talk to somebody else for that story, but there is some really funny shit to be garnered from that. Ask around. Just going to go for a swim. I'll be right back. So Scissorhands was to me an impossibility, and I just thought, no, I'm not going to do this, you know. So she forces me to meet Tim. I meet Tim. It goes great. We meet for 3 hours. It's killer. Even after that, I was like, no, they're not going to do it. And I got this call about a month later that said, you're Edward Scissorhands.